Hi there, David Benjatschek. I'm your authenticity coach, and today I just want to share with you some thoughts on the phrase, yes, you can. What a positive affirmation. It's a great thing to tell someone. It's a great thing to remind someone. Some of you work up in the morning, you look in the mirror, and you go, I've got this today. Yes, I can do it. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this phrase in most circumstances. But today's blog, I just want to concentrate on the danger of yes, you can. It's 98% positive, but I want to talk about the 2% because as I have a passion for building performance capacity, this phrase has a pitfall that I think a lot of people need to avoid, and certainly that I've fallen trapped to. And here's that pitfall. When you ascribe to the philosophy of yes, you can, the danger of that, for all its good, is that all responsibility for success and all responsibility for getting better and all responsibility for completion of that particular task is firmly placed on your shoulders. And sometimes that weight is too much to bear for people. And the truth of performance management is you are only one player in the game called successful performance management. There are two other players that you need to get involved so that, yes, you can do these things. You see, here's a scoop in my life. When it's rested all on my shoulders, sometimes I've been able to succeed, and that's a great feeling, but sometimes the pressure got to me. And the danger is that if you're telling yourself, yes, you can, yes, you can, yes, you can, and the truth is you didn't, it becomes a negative cycle. So the more you say, yes, I can, in moments of brief optimism, and then you don't follow up with the result, the danger of that is it constantly reminds you that, yes, I didn't, no, I can't. And it develops an attitude that isn't positive and doesn't help people move forward in building performance capacity. So here's my reminder. Yes, you can. It's a great thing to say. You are a part of your success. But there are two other players, and here's how I want you to use them, and here's who they are. Number one, the other player is other people. It's them. And you need to go to others. When you determine that you're going to do something, can you tell someone else? Can you tell other people? For two things. Number one, you need their support. So it is amazing that when you just take the simple step of sharing an aspiration or sharing a hope or sharing something that you want to overcome that you've been frustrated with people, there's two reactions that are going to happen. Number one, immediately they're going to be there to support you, and they're going to give you tools and knowledge and advice and coaching because they've been through it, and maybe that's a strength of theirs, and that can be invaluable in helping you overcome and get better in the area that you're looking to have success in. The second thing that you absolutely need other people for is accountability. Motivation is want to plus have to. And if you're like me, there's never been a doubt about the want to. But if I don't have to, it's amazing how the things like fear, the things like procrastination, the things like inability in the moment and not having the skills and needing more, they just get in the way. And as much as I wanted to, I don't. And have to has to come into play. The most valuable thing that someone can be to you, someone who you trust and respect, is an accountability partner that after you share what you want to do and you talk about the plan, that they continually come to you and say, where are you at? And they kind of gently kick your butt if you're not doing it. Why? Not because they dislike you, but because they know it's important to you. It's the right thing to do, and they're there to support you by providing accountability. So them, the people around you, are an important part of yes, you can. And I'm going to encourage all of you, if you're keeping something inside about something that you want to improve in or something that you're hoping for, if you just take the step of telling some people about it, you don't have to tell the world, but telling selective people around you about it, you're going to love the results. So go ahead and do it. The other player, the third player in this game called performance management, and I talk about it a lot, is the environment around you. You see, I can stand in the mirror in the morning and go, Dave, yes, you can, yes, you can, yes, you can. I can click my heels twice. And while it provides a brief momentary uplift, it may not, and typically has not, provided the real momentum that I need to actually crash through some of my fears and do what I know I need to do, or crash through procrastination or any other barriers to doing the stuff that I know I should be doing. It just hasn't been enough, to be truthful. Positive thinking is okay, but in and of itself, it's not the fuel that's going to get you there. You need to, as a lot of speakers will tell you, change your state. And by state, I mean your environment. And so there's some things that that all of us do that naturally put us in a state where we're more productive, where we're more courageous, where we're more energetic, where we're more focused. And this is a reminder for you to do those things more often. Heard a great comment yesterday in a video that I was speaking. This particular speaker, they said, you know what, you shouldn't celebrate your giftings, your natural giftings, because your giftings are something that you got whether you like it or not. You were born with them. And while you should be thankful for them, it sounds weird not to celebrate them. He said you should celebrate your choices. And I thought that was just super powerful. Celebrate the choice to actually grow and use and develop the giftings that you've been given. And so when it comes to changing your state, here are some really practical things that I can do. And maybe you can relate to something or some of them that actually put me in a mood where I have been successful at crashing through some courage, doing the things that I need to do despite the barriers that were there. Number one is really simple: getting enough sleep. Sounds, really kind of oversimple, but it's true. When I get 8 hours sleep on a regular basis, my attitude changes, and I have an energy and a tenacity that sleep provides that lets me crash through some of those things. Exercise. 80s on 8 in my head, on my elliptical. Do a half an hour to 45 minutes to an hour on the elliptical, and I feel like I can conquer the world. For a lot of you, for me, my faith is important. Spend some time in faith and realize that there's something that's bigger and better that is behind me, and that will catch me if I fail and support me, and in the end make all things work together for my good. That's really important to me, and for some of you, your faith does that for you as well. What's my point? Choose to do those things. Yes, there are goals that you have and things that you want to accomplish, and yes, you can if you start making some of those smaller choices around doing things that create an environment for you that allow you to be successful and maximize your chances. This holiday season, we're coming close to Christmas. We're only a couple weeks away. It's about gifts. And I encourage you, and I think that the biggest gift that you can give yourself is a chance to walk towards your purpose, walk towards your calling, accomplish some of the goals that you've set for yourself. And yes, you can, but remember, it's not just you. Actively solicit the support and accountability of the people around you. Actively choose activities and things that create an environment that give you the courage and the energy and the focus to do the things you know you need to do. And don't be surprised if 2019 is not your best year yet. That's what I wish for you. Have a super great holiday season. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and we'll talk to you again in another blog. Cheers.